Hello everybody. Welcome. We are playing Ready or Not Alpha. Alpha. I think it's at some point soon it's going to be in beta release, but it's definitely not out yet. Like in a completed form. So this is the alpha, which I signed up to get the alpha for this game like 2 years ago at this point. And they finally got to a point where they're releasing it to the public so that people can play it, and that included me, I guess. So that's cool. Let me take a sip of this coffee that's way too hot to be drinking. It's not that hot. It's fine. Okay. But yeah, this is the spiritual successor to SWAT 4, if you're not familiar with what this game is. SWAT 4 was made by... I don't remember the name of the company. I can't remember the name of the company. People who made Bioshock. Ken Levine and that crew. They made SWAT 4 after getting the rights sometime after SWAT, maybe 2 or 3. I don't know if 3 and 4 is the same company. I think it might be. One of my favorite games ever. I've played it on this channel before. I've streamed it before, so I'll probably play more of it. It's literally one of my favorite games of all time. This is very similar in the sense that it's very strategic. It's very slow. It's very... the point is not necessarily to shoot and kill other people. It's to try and arrest them, or, you know, find the evidence, you know, build it depending on what the case is. So there's only a few levels out for this game so far, and there is, I don't know, there's definitely some bugs to it, and it's definitely not completed, but for what it is, this is one of my favorite styles of game. Just real slow tactical shooters. It's what I wish Siege had been more of. Granted, I do love Siege, but I find it to be a completely different classification of game. But we're going to hop into this. I've already played some of these levels before, so I do have an idea of how the game works. I'm not good at it necessarily. I don't have the controls just like super solid yet. That's okay. So let's single player. None of my friends have this game yet, so I'm not playing it with people yet, but I guarantee you I will in the future, and I'll be making videos and streaming that because it's going to be my favorite game of all time when we get there. So this game's kind of cool. It starts you off in the police station, and then you can kind of roam around and choose your weapons, choose your loadouts, change your your optics, and there's a little kill house in them, a shoot house, kill house, whatever, right down here, which is kind of cool if you want to kind of get an idea for some of the weapons. So this is the locker room. Oh, you know, over here, let's see if I can change my appearance. I believe stuff's going to be a little different in the future when they add things to it, but I want to take a look at who I had the options of. Oh, I like the covered face, actually. How much of the uniform actually changes between these two? Almost nothing. Alright, I want the covered face. Now let's look at the uniform. Oh. HRT. So you can get the HRT, which is the FBI Hostage Rescue Team. Not necessarily only doing hostage rescue. It also means the HRT team is really just the FBI SWAT team. They kind of do a little bit of everything. And they're probably the most elite SWAT team in the United States. I think the LAPD SWAT team is probably up there as being one of the top SWAT teams, and then maybe New York City. And then there's a whole bunch of others that are major, if you think about it. Dallas SWAT, Kansas City, sure. But the most elite SWAT teams, and by elite, I guess the best trained, the biggest, and the best equipment, probably going to be HRT, if you think about it. I mean, even the other federal agencies they have their own stuff as well. Man, I used to know what the Secret Service had. I don't remember what it's called anymore. I read a book about it a while ago. Interesting, but like different reasons to exist, I guess. So I will get the HRT eventually, but for right now, we're just gonna stick with SWAT. Okay, so let's look at my loadouts here. So for right now, my primary weapon, I've been using the MPX, which I really like. My favorite SMG is the MP5, which we'll open this right here. This is the MP5A2, which has the full stock, which I like. The collapsible stock had grown on me, but I really like this. The only problem with the MP5 is this gun is from like the 80s. This is a really old gun, but it's probably the most famous gun in the SMG category there ever was. And I absolutely adore this gun, and I love it. But I've been trying something different. I've not really used the UMP much. So the UMP was made after the MP5. I think it was a little cheaper. The parts are a little simpler than the MP5. The MP5 is a roller back design, which I don't really know how to explain that very well. It's just the way it operates. UMP is cheaper to produce, easier, whatever, and it shoots at 45 caliber, so it's a little bit bigger of a round, but it just never took off like the MP5 did, which is why the MP5 is still one of the most popular SMGs used by police forces across the entire world, actually. So the MPX is the 6 hour, what I consider to be the answer to the MP5. And I love this gun. I think everything about it's great. I think it looks good. I think its reliability in real life is pretty decent. It's not as good as the MP5, but it's also 9mm. So I've been using this a little bit, but I think after some of my experience with this game, I kind of want to go with a heavier caliber, because I don't. If I fire the gun at somebody, I want him to drop. There's no warning shots. There's no let me shoot him in the leg, because that's not really how the situation will work. If I could shoot him in the leg, then that means I shouldn't be shooting them at all. I should be using something that's actually less lethal. If I need to fire my gun, that means I need to drop the target. And you could burn through ammo very quickly if you use full auto, and in real life, full auto is not something that people generally would want to use. So we're not going to be using full auto. We're going to be using semi-auto. So let's look at the assault rifles. So we'll get to shotguns in a minute. So the first one is the pepper ball gun. So if I was playing this with a team of people, it actually kind of makes sense to have one person be a pepper ball guy, or maybe just a less lethal guy, and then have another person to be lethal, so that you can kind of work together to do what's necessary. Maybe have a breacher, have a less lethal, have a regular lethal. But I don't want to have a primary of a less lethal. I don't think that's a good idea at all. So we're going to move past that. Oops. SA-58. I'm not really familiar with this gun, but I'm definitely not going to be using it. M4A1. This is a classic. I really like it, and I'm moving past it. So this one, the SBI, this is a 300 Blackout. This is going to be a pretty powerful weapon to use, and I kind of like it, and I'm thinking about using this here. SR-16, I don't really know. I think it's really just another 5.56 rifle. Just like the 4.16 here is a 5.56 rifle. But it is... real life, the 4.16 is actually really heavy. But we might give it a shot. The SBR, it's a little long. If in real life, I would consider that to be a little bit too long. I guess the SR-16 is... yeah. All right. I might go with the 4.16, but I don't have anything on it yet, so we're going to have to go down to the armor and check that out. So shotguns. So there's beanbag shotguns, which... I don't know how it is in this game, but it's not bad. It's like getting hit by a bowling ball in real life. Not that I've been hit with one, but... So the Super 90. I think shotguns are severely underrated in most aspects. In video games and in real life. A shotgun would be great. In fact, it might even be what I want. One shot on a subject, down. Done. You know what I mean? I don't need to be... I feel like the breacher, or one of the first people to go in, should have a shotgun, because if you need to put a target down like that, that's our weapon for it. And a shotgun has significant range to it. It's kind of like a myth that they don't shoot very far. And really, it's not a myth. It just kind of comes down to what you have loaded into it. If you're shooting slugs, it's gonna be, you know, it's gonna be able to hit bullseyes at a distance, 100 yards. You can do it, absolutely. If you're using buckshot, it's still super accurate. If you're using birdshot, you shouldn't necessarily do that. This isn't the place for it. And the 870 QCB, sorry. I actually really like this gun too. I think a pump action shotgun. This is automatic or semi. How do I want to word it? It's not like a full auto shotgun or anything like that. It is semi. So it's every time you pull the trigger once, it goes bang. Bang, 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 whatever. The 870, however, is like a classic. It's a staple. It's made by Remington. It's not as popular anymore because Remington guns seem to have some rust problems, but I think we're going to stick with the 416 for today. We're going to give this a shot. It's definitely shooting 5.56, so the round should be technically a 5.56 round is it's physically smaller than a 9mm, but it's going like twice the speed, so it does a lot more damage. So it should put a person down pretty quickly. And if they're wearing armor, this is better for it. So secondaries. There's a lot of options here, and as you can see, I already have the taser equipped. Kind of makes sense to me. Lethal, non-lethal. Put them together. Glock 19 is a staple. Everyone's used. I mean, it's in every game, period, and it's fine. I just don't love it. I do like this. So this is the 1911, which here they're calling the M45A1, which I believe, based off of the colorway, is a specific version that Colt made for the, I don't want to say the Navy SEALs, but it's something Marine related, maybe. I think it's like a SOCOM, like some special operations specific, that colorway and everything. I like it. 45 caliber. I would probably use it over the Glock 19 here. 357 Magnums. I love revolvers, and I actually like this. You know, one shot should be enough to, you know, knock somebody down pretty strongly. Makes me think of the GIGN, who are known to carry revolvers. So let's see, taser. That's what we're definitely gonna use. 5.7. It's like your Sam Fisher. Shoots a very small projectile. The 5.7 is almost like a 22 on steroids. So it's really quick. There are armor penetrating rounds for it, but those are illegal for civilian use, I guess. So huge magazine capacity. I think it holds like 20 plus rounds, maybe even 22, 21 maybe. So that would be cool, I guess, but I'm not going to be using that. And the USP-45, personally, I think this is a better option than the 1911, just because the 1911 does not probably hold seven rounds. And in real life, 1911s have to be kept clean all the time if you really want it to function. And this is a situation where, like, the guns are going to get used. They're going to get used if you're on a SWAT team. So the USP-45, which is H&K, I would probably choose if I wanted a handgun, just because it's, you know, not as powerful as the 357 Magnum, but higher capacity, faster reload. But we're going with the taser. If I'm playing this with a team of real people, might switch it up. Long tactical. So it's kind of cool. I'll go through what I see here, but breaching shotgun. If the door's locked and you want it to be unlocked very quickly, boom, perfect. Ballistic shield. I've never used that in this game, but it is pretty cool. The first person through the door should have the breaching shield. They can tell everybody else on the team what they see. Say like, oh, I got one subject to the right, whatever, while taking shots, and they have their handgun around it so they can take some shots as well. Rescue shield. Don't even know what that is. Battering ram. That's another good way to open doors. Probably better than the shotgun. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not going to be using it. Mirror gun is for me. And gear. So I'm going with heavy armor. I mean, the no armor looks terrible. The light armor looks cool and all, but like in a situation like this, I want to go heavy armor. Headwear. Let's see. No face wear. I don't know why. So NVGs is cool. This game does actually get really dark, but I haven't used this yet. So the riot mask, the gas mask. If I was deploying gas, this would obviously be necessary. Any flash goggles? I'm going to use this because I do use flashbangs a lot, and this minimizes the effects, I guess. Ballistic face mask. It's neat. Would totally help me. Would totally help me not get shot in the face, but I hate how it looks. So I will not be using that. All right, and I have flashbangs, I have door wedges. If you look at the tactical devices, got explosive door wedge, pepper spray. Pepper spray is pretty good, but door wedges is, to me, really important to be tactical. If you really want to like systematically go through a building, use the door wedges. That way you could kind of, I don't know, trap people in one specific area. That way you know where they are, you know what you're doing. So let's look at grenades quick. CS, Stinger, and flashbang. Okay. Flashbang is the best. Stinger is fine. CS gas is fine. In SWAT 4, you needed to use CS gas the most because it covered the farthest distance. I don't think that that's true in real life. I would imagine it's not. I almost feel like the Stinger would do that. But it's okay. So, yeah, let me see. The rest of my team, I think they are all carrying the MPX. I gave them all the MPX. Except for this guy. He's got the Super 90. Hey, that's cool. I'm going to stick with the 416 for now. Let's go back. So with this 460, oh, there it is. That's cool. we are going to head downstairs to the armorer. Well, that's not the stairs. Where are the stairs? There they are. We're gonna go to the armorer. We'll put on a, probably a red dot sight. I don't know. I don't know if I want anything with too much distance on it. This game isn't really about distance, so that's not what I want. What's this over here? What's up, buddy? So let's see. Optics. Microdot. Hollow. And whatever that is. Let's go with the microdot. SRS, I don't know what that is. Muzzle. I like to put suppressors on all of my weapons. I don't know why. I guess there's plenty of reasons for it. Speed grip, combat grip. Control grip. Think of the combat grip, even though I don't really know why. Flashlight. I'm definitely a flashlight guy. Plus, in this game, it's really hard to see without it. Okay, so that's what that looks like. I don't think I like that. There's the flashlight. Oh, interesting. So let's see. I don't like how high up that is. Okay. It's definitely got some muzzle climb. So if I wanted to, well, cross lanes here, but that's pretty realistic though. So I kind of like that. Let me see. Yeah, if I'm holding Alt, which is my flashlight button, unfortunately, I can like free move. So not quite good with the controls yet. We're gonna stick with the hollow. What is the SRS? Oh. I'm not familiar with this, so let's take a look at it. The hollow's probably got less of a precise dot. I don't like that. It's kind of hard to lose the dot. Or easy to lose the dot. Alright, that's not bad actually. Let's stick with the hollow. It's kind of my favorite sight for this, so. SRS hollow sight. Resume game. And I could change, we're going to keep it in semi. I could make it automatic, I just don't remember how. Alright, so yeah, I like that a little bit better. Is it B? Oh no, B is melee. V, no, C is my crouch button. N, M, F. Alright, F is the command, that's good. So, interesting enough, I mean, I'm not in the game yet, but you can see that there's no HUD here. That's kind of how it is, really. But if I want to see the how much ammo I have, you gotta hold the reload button, and you can see the magazines at the bottom. You can see the rounds inside of the magazine. So that's kind of cool. And secondary, my taser, which I don't think I'm gonna test here because I think that wouldn't make much sense. All right, let's do a mission. We've got our 416 with a suppressor. Wouldn't want to get hit with that round, you know what I mean? So let's see what we got here. I've played through a lot of these missions, but not all of them. I've done the home before. We'll probably start there. I've done the car dealership. I haven't done this. I did this for about 5 seconds and I died a lot. I've done the gas station. And I've done the hotel once. Hotel is huge. And these test levels I have not played with. So we're going to start with the home. And so here you could also see the oh yeah, I have done really well in the home before. See, I got an A there. That's why we're gonna start there. You can see all the different, almost like difficulties. If you click on it, yeah, you can even see it listed. So Barricaded Suspect, that's normal difficulty. Pretty much just go in there, detain civilians, bring order to chaos, and maybe pick up some, there might be some meth or something on the ground, I don't know. Raid. I mean, this one makes a lot more sense that we're actually looking for something, but this one's listed as hard. Active shooter is hard. I believe that one you gotta be quick because they're actively trying to kill the civilians, so you need to get in there and stop it. Bomb threat, probably bombs hidden throughout the maps. It's kind of neat, but listed as very hard. And hostage rescue, that one's listed as insane. Decided to get to a point where I could play those. So we're going to accept that, and then we're going to step on the deployment rug. It's going to load us in. I think it said something about locating methamphetamine, so we're going to find out in a few minutes. Cool. There I am. Interesting how I have another... I've got a holster on my chest rig here, and here. I don't know why I have one there. Is it in case I don't want to put the gun there and I want to put it there? I mean, it's not a taser rig and I don't have a secondary anyway. Okay. So, there's multiple colors here, and I think I get it from scrolling my mouse. So if it's yellow, that's everyone. Blue, and I'm looking in the bottom right corner, which you can kind of see underneath my my camera here. Yellow is gold or yellow is everybody. Blue is blue team, and then red is, yeah, see, red is everybody else. So if I click the middle mouse button, what is the like regular command button?
Hands up above your head.
There is a button to just make everyone do stuff. Oh, it's Z. Okay, so everyone follow with me. Click on my light. I think they click their lights on when I click mine on and shut theirs off. His is still... Yeah, they shut it off when I do. That's kind of cool. It's also not immediate. So, I'm going to have them follow with me. Just we're going to move real slow and check corners and check doors. Alright. It's really hard to move quickly. There's no run button. Alright, get down. Alright, she's listening, but let's just make sure there isn't a person above her. Cool. Alright, so I'll hit Z to them and tell them to take them into custody. They'll also call it in to talk, which is the tactical operations command. Right there. Save all's been reported. Alright. Okay. So in real life, I don't think you would take a team of 4 to such a large property. SWAT teams are usually very large. I would think there'd be 15 to 20 people. But whatever. So... I mean, I guess I kind of want to breach the front door, but I want to make sure there isn't someone just standing on the side here that's just going to walk up behind us and kill us. There's not. So the first thing we'll do here, I'm going to make them do it. Ooh, I don't know if I can. Middle mouse button. No, I can't. Alright, I'll do it myself. I'm going to wedge that door so that essentially no one can come around the back and come towards the front. So let's see. Wedges. There it is. Just have to equip wedge. I think in this game I could take my wedges back and still use them, whereas in SWAT 4 when you used your wedge, it was gone. That was it. You no longer had a wedge. And that actually was pretty awful. That really did suck. Ooh, could I drop down that way? I don't want to, but I guess I could. Okay. So, there's no run button. This is the fastest you can go, and then there's a walk button. Now, I did learn, if you look in the controls, there is a down ready position for role-playing, which is this. And he holds the gun down. That way you're not aiming it and muzzle sweeping your partners here. But you walk faster with the muzzle down, so it's almost like a run. So, if this is how fast I walk, muzzle down, look how much faster I walk. Barely. Alright, so I'm going to have the guys stack up on this door. And I'm going to use the wand. I can make them do this. Just so you're aware, there is not a lot of boys in here. Okay. I'm going to look myself. Ooh, there's a guy right there. That makes me a little nervous. So, he probably won't be there for very long. So we're going to not open and clear it. Let's see, middle mouse button. They're going to breach it. Oh, you know what? I actually did. I missed something important. How do I get rid of this? I don't know. There we go. Middle mouse button again. I didn't check for traps. You would see a wire or a grenade or something here, and it's not. If we just open the door, he's going to start opening fire, so I'm kind of nervous about this. I kind of want him to move a little bit.
Open the door. Clear it.
Wait. Don't do that. Don't do that. I made a mistake.
Moving clear.
Let's see what happens.
Heads up. Drop the gun. Okay, I give up. Drop the weapon now.
He's running. Don't shoot him in the back. I do like that I kind of automatically put the gun up when people cross my path. So I don't like that he's out there, and it worries me that somebody else, you know, is too open of an area, and I'd like to get him in. So we're going to have red team moving clear, and then blue team can stay behind here. So cover there. So they're watching the area. Cool. I'm going to take care of this myself. Cool. Now let's see. There's some evidence in the ground here. We'll secure it. Good. He's done.
We've got a suspect here ready.
Now he's done. Okay. So let me just look out here quick. I think no, that's not the. You could go that way essentially. All right. Let's bring everybody back inside. I don't think I can close this door. Can I? Oh, I can. Perfect. I can just close it through humans. That's what I like to hear. All right.
Sir, right behind you.
So I kind of have an idea of the layout of this house, which will make this a little easier. Get in here. Shut the door. All right. I want blue team to cover behind me. Red team can fall in with me. So we're gonna go this way. Alright, man there with a revolver. Not good. Alright. Red team. Stack up. As long as they're to the side of the door. You don't want to be in front of it because it's the fatal funnel. Someone could just start shooting at the door and know where everybody is. Alright, so they're stacked up on the door and it's locked. So we're gonna do it quietly. I'm gonna have them pick this lock. Alright, so I'm going to have them open it and clear with a flashbang. There's no need to breach because it's unlocked. So, see, I shouldn't get affected. I didn't. Alright, one of my officers is injured. Oh, I did not want to close the door. Open door. Open. There we go. Let's clear this room. Good, room's clear. I want him dealt with now. Get ready to restrain him. He's dead. Secure this evidence. There's a door in front of me that needs to be covered. Just check this room. Check this room. Alright, good. Now let's see what's here. Equip the Opti Wand. I feel like the yell command being the same as the do command is a little rough. She looks like a civilian. We'll do this. Alright, fall in on me. I'm gonna open the door. Just make sure there's nobody around. Nobody around. Good. Alright, get on the ground. There we go. So if she didn't listen, I could taser or I could hit B, which is like a... honestly, with a taser, it could be a drive stun, even though the cartridge is still in, so it wouldn't work. Alright. Let's get out of here, guys. Alright. We're gonna have the entire team with me here. Stack up on this while I check the door. Looks like 2 civilians. No traps that I see. So we're going to open and clear it.
Yeah, copy that. On the move. Police, hands up now. Put your hands up.
Alright, so we got a door and we got stairs here. Oh, they're moving pretty far, aren't they? I guess it's part of the same room, so they're clearing it. Alright. We'll swap to this. Restrain her. Because these people could turn out to be, you know, not civilians. They do look like civilians, but you never really know.
Make 'em secure.
Take care of her for me. So is that all red up there? Are you both blue? Yeah, they're both blue. Alright, we'll keep red there, and we'll have blue with me. I kind of want red down the stairs a little bit, but at least they get the high ground. Okay, no traps. Alright, well, that's not going to happen. There we go.
On my 6.
They need to fall in with me. Alright, there's the door to the outside. Also good. Is it locked? No, it's not. Open it. Okay. So we got 2 doors here. Let's have them stack up there while I check this out. I believe this is the same room with 2 doors. I think it is. Alright, there's nobody in that door. I think I hear walking. Subject with a gun right there. I don't particularly love that. So let's do this. Blue. They're going to open the door. Oh, okay.
Open door. Clear with stingers.
Alright, copy that.
I know that he's not over here, so.
Sting ball going out. Sting ball going out.
Right, moving. Hands up! Drop! Hands up!
Go.
Drop your weapon! Fuck you!
Alright, he wasn't listening. I'm not going to take any chances.
The suspect has expired.
Running towards officers with a handgun? It's not safe. So I only took 2 shots. They put him down fast though, so the 5.56 is actually pretty good. It's working out well. Alright, you're done. So let's see here. Oh crap, I forgot to do this. So I'm also looking for 2 packages of crystal meth. I have not been paying much attention, so we might have to do some secondaries then to find it. That's okay. This is outside. Don't really want to go outside quite yet. And you know what? Enough wedges. Might as well wedge this. Alright, on me.
Sir, right behind
So now we'll go upstairs and we'll meet up with, I don't know what that beeping sound is. I don't like it. Meet up with red team. Alright, you guys stay over there. We'll hit this way first, I guess. Opti wand. It's definitely a subject right there. No. Interesting.
Provide cover.
Roger that, sir.
This back area worries me because I don't know the layout well enough to see if people can. Looks like a civilian. That's not a civilian. Okay. Blue's gonna stack up there just for cover reasons. Did this guy have a gun in his hand?
Affirmative. Entry denied.
I don't even see him anymore.
Move in and clear.
Alright, do it.
Moving up. Hands where I can see them. Put your hands up. Get down. I want to see you eat this. Get down.
Oh crap. It does go through. Okay. He's down, that's good. She's got a gun next to her. I want gold here now. Alright, we're gonna go for the gun right away.
Hands up now. Drop your knees.
Just get it out of their way.
Arrest him.
Take care of them now before they get out of here. Alright. Subject is absolutely dead. Or at least super injured. Alright, that's covered. It's covered. Oh, there's another firearm here. That's good. They had 2. Alright, he's reported. We're good. Everybody
On my 6.
on me now.
Coming to you.
So I wish we had, you know, shield guy would be going first. That's an open door. This is an open door. It's clear. Let's go for the open door first.
Drop the weapon.
Alright. He didn't listen. He had a shotgun. It looks like he pointed it at me. I'm gonna take that shot. It's my ammo. Plenty. Large magazines, okay. Call that in. I need gold better be here. Trying to check my corners. Could be somebody in that corner. This is a door, okay. I believe this probably goes the same way that that door over there did. Whoops. Yeah. Oh, okay. So that's a trap right there. Yep, there's a grenade right there. So I believe I can do this myself if I peek the door. That's locked. Okay. So let's pick it. I can peek the door and cut it myself, or I can tell them to do it. So we'll peek the door. And you can see right there, there's a little wire. So if I... There we go. Wire cutters. And trap's gone. One thing, I like the different door options, but I get them mixed up a lot. Yeah, mirrors don't work. That's pretty tough to program, so I guess I get it. We've got 2 people in this room. They don't look like subjects. Alright, I'm gonna have them open it and clear it, but that clearly that other door does go there. I'm gonna go back that way. Oh, I forgot about this shotgun. Just secure it quick. There we go. Did they do it? I told them to do it. Did they actually do it? No, I just want to stack up. Crap. There's a button to see their cameras, and I don't know what it is. And SWAT, it's like home and insert. Page up, page down. Insert, no. Alright. I do not know how to look at their cameras, so... Like the long trek all the way back. I'm going to do this. Open and clear. Bullet holes that I put there, that's cool. Alright, just making sure they don't pop back this way. Oh, wait. No, it's fine. There we go. That person's injured. Take care of this person. Alright, can I do this? Oh, I can. It's kinda cool. Alright. On me. I feel like this is a dead end room. I don't think it go. Oh, there's a bathroom. Alright.
Hands up, above your head.
So that's not what I want. You guys.
Absolutely.
Alright, didn't see any traps, I don't think. I did look quick. Not very well. But... Yeah. Alright, let's go.
Roger that.
Check your cover.
Cool, cool. Alright, to the right, that was my concern here. Nothing. Alright, let's turn those lights off before we, It's called light discipline. Technically, if he was in front of me and I had my light on and I was doing this, from the other side, I'm silhouetting him and I'm making him easier to see from a subject's perspective, so I guess only the first person should really be using their light, but it is hard to see at times, and I am a big proponent of flashlights. So, we're gonna go outside now. There's another building, and there's some weird outside stuff. So we're going to make our way out there. We're doing well in this level. Oh, I did not find the meth. I have to come back and look. I keep kind of forgetting to look. Oh, this is not outside. I thought it was.
Post up and cover.
Roger that.
Alright. The meth, I think, just looks like a baggie with green crystals in it. Ooh. That's disgusting. Very disgusting. It reminds me a lot of, Fairfax residents from SWAT 4, if you're familiar. Right, this room. Clear. Is this outside? I feel like it is. It looks like it should be.
Light stick away.
Oh yeah, it's definitely outside. No traps visible. No people. This, I think, is where we've already been. So let's just open the door. Yeah, hey buddy. How you doing? So I think that's the way we want to go. Ooh, I should just make sure there's nobody like right there. Alright, good.
Falling behind me.
I think this is another section that leads to where I wedged that door before. Yeah, okay. Alright.
Post up and cover.
Affirmative.
Just in case there's somebody coming this way, I don't like the openness. So,
It's locked.
we're not going to pick it. We're going to breach it by kicking it and then clearing it with a stinger.
Door. Throw sting grenades.
Copy that.
And I'll put my back to the door, which is a bad idea, but...
All right, sir. Busting down the door now.
Oh, he's already taken shot. I got a guy down? How did that happen? How did that happen?
One of our own is DOA.
He shot him through the wall. Okay, well, I guess I learned a lesson there. I didn't think kicking it would be a problem because I said they're going to breach the door, so what's the point? Oh, there's a trap right there. So, just cut it just for my sake. Alright, well, I don't like that I have a guy down, but I guess I learned a lesson from it. Now I know what to do for next time. Oh, well. Let's move on. Let's keep moving. Do I secure? I do secure his weapon. Alright, there's our shotgun guy. That's a shame. Was his weapon secured? No, it wasn't. Okay, well. Shouldn't have shot my officer. Alright, on me, both of you. Or all three of you. Alright, so here's the tunnel system in the upstairs. We'll do the...
Get on the ground now.
Unarmed contact.
They need to take care of her now for me. Restrain. Ooh, I wish somebody would go with him. It's not good to be alone.
All done. Contact is secured.
Okay.
You're good.
On me.
On me.
Affirmative. Moving into your position.
This door is already open. Sorry.
The suspect is expired.
He ran towards an officer. I mean, he could have a knife on him. He could have a weapon on him. I mean, he could have fired that gun at me. You don't charge a police officer when they're saying, drop the gun. How's my ammo? I mean, I'm only shooting 2 rounds per person. It's putting him down like crazy. So, I don't really need to worry too much about my ammo. It's very sketchy. It's very sketchy. Oh crap. It's another way entirely. Okay. That kind of looks like meth. Not really, but the meth, maybe? Yep, it's the meth. Some little red baggies? Almost looks like rubies or something. Alright, this is a dead end. Confirmed. I don't know where this door goes. I don't really remember this. But let's find out. Whew, okay. Alright, so I fired probably when I shouldn't have that first time, but I missed. And he started reaching for a weapon. Check my corners. So, it was a good shot, but
Is expired.
he scared me. It was a good kill. Alright. Ammo still visible.
Hands up now. Drop your hands up.
I don't know if I want to go up to this building yet when there's still tunnels to secure. So we're going to sketchily have blue stay here. No. Red. Because blue will be with me. So he won't be alone. It'll be me and this guy. I want to check the rest of these tunnels before we get out of the tunnels and start going up. I do like how, this game is dark. This isn't even really necessarily like a great example of the dark, but like this game can be so dark that you really can't see without a light or without the night vision goggles, and I love that. It's kind of a realistic sense of being able to see and not being able to see it. This is, it didn't. Okay, it is. Huh. Thought I only had one guy with me. Well, only one meth down in the tunnels. Baggy. That's that room above. We're going up that way now. Though I don't necessarily want to go that way. You know what? We're not going to go that way.
Coming to you, sir.
Everyone needs to come to me, and I'm going to I'm going to wedge that door, and we're going to come from the top and make our way down. Because people could run out and go back the way that they were, and I don't like that. So we will wedge this. Let's go. Top down always makes more sense than going up. I mean, I guess they could run behind us, but in real life there should be more officers behind to make sure that that doesn't happen. Who are you?
Hands up, do it now.
You are not the same person that was here earlier. That's you. Someone take care of them.
All right. Contact is in custody.
There's 2 buildings.
Don't worry about it, kid.
3 buildings?
Oh my god, get your hands off me! Talk to entry team. Copy. Move on.
That almost looks like they're growing weed here, but those really just kind of look like roots. Alright, there we go. Tell if I was standing or not. Alright, this looks clear. That's the hole that we were looking up through before. Alright. Hopefully nobody goes downward. Let's take a look. There's somebody on the other side, though. Kicking the door, not a good idea. There's nobody there. Traps. Alright.
Provide cover.
Roger that.
Stack up. Check the lock for me.
Look at that. It's open.
Alexa, stop. Let's go.
Open and clear.
All right. Roger that.
Sorry, I got some coffee and some iced tea, because I want something refreshing, and that coffee, hot coffee isn't refreshing. Okay. Opti1 says clear, but I definitely don't trust this. Oh, okay. Literally right there. Seems kind of like a civvy. Okay, so we have arrested 2 subjects. That was part of it, but we still have bring order to chaos, so there's still people that shouldn't be here that are here.
Cover this area.
So let's stack up on the door. We'll turn off our lights for now. See anything about traps.
Open and unlocked.
I want it cleared. I don't want to bang it because I think it's just the civilian.
Moving up.
Hands up! Hands up now! Fuck off, you pig!
Alright.
Unarmed contact.
Hands up!
And we got a door right here, which I'm nervous about.
Put your hands up!
If this guy moves. Okay, so I shouldn't be doing this because that door could swing open and I could get shot. But
Good to go for evac.
Talk to high ground. Roger, entry team. Great work. Keep going.
there's multiple rooms down there.
Fall in.
Let's get them back. I don't know how far down they went. This room kind of looks safe. Wait a minute. No trap. Alright. Kind of looks safe. You. I don't know your name. You're on me. Okay. Let's see below. Okay, so red's on me. Bring order to chaos still being in progress definitely means I'm missing something somewhere. This door should be fine. Don't know why I kicked it before opening it, but do what you're gonna do sometimes. Alright, everybody down here. Oops. So that unarmed contact was here. Did they run? They're not gonna run far. They did not run. Where'd they go? outside. I did not think that there was. Alright. This door probably leads outside, right? Does.
Fall in.
Where are my missing people at? I don't like that. I thought I cleared every room and did well with this. And I'm missing... Well, I didn't check... I don't think that's a room. So I'm missing a civilian and a gunman of some sort. Yeah, okay. That doesn't open. This is not something I can check. I don't feel like this building was searched well enough. Like, there's one person here? You weren't the person that was the unarmed civilian. No way. They couldn't have gotten away, though. That's not possible. That door is locked. Didn't go that way. So maybe it was that person. Because they were, like, here. Alright, well, they did call somebody out, but they could have just been calling out that guy. So maybe I'm right. Maybe... Huh. Well, back to the main house to see where I could have missed somebody. Here, look for the meth anyway. You're cuffed, you're cuffed. You know what? We'll check the tunnels one more. Whoa! Did you see? Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me. It's so dark.
Put your hands up.
We'll tase you. Okay. Holy crap, that scared the shit out of me. She sprinted out of the darkness. Oh my god, okay. Wow. That's everything. Except for the meth. I guess that still counts as bring order to chaos. Alright. Oh my god, she was back here. That's cool though. That's cool that they can just kind of... I don't know how they... I guess she ran out the back door since she's a runner. Alright. We'll go back this way even though I know these rooms have been checked. Because this is where I remembered to look, was this room. So if it looks anything like it did before... Little pink rubies in a box. I don't like that beeping. So we'll stick with the first floor while we're down here. I'm not expecting to run into any subjects. Or suspects. Ah! The fridge.
Collecting evidence.
Guess it was a fridge. Alright, yep, 500 points for that. Mission soft complete. Yeah, it has to be complete. We're missing one officer though, so I'm not going to do that well.
Great job.
Let's see what I get. Huh? A lot of points, but... Oh. Oh, what? Really? I got points off for unauthorized use of force and authorized use of deadly force. I don't think I had any unauthorized use of deadly force, right? I pulled my gun out and fired multiple times, but every time somebody aimed a gun at me, except for that one time that they, like, kind of did, or the guy who was running at me, like, I guess you could try to argue, like, oh, I didn't point a gun at you yet, but if I am a police officer and I go, get on the ground, and someone runs at me with a gun, I'm in danger. I am in danger, and they're not listening. So, I don't know if I agree with that. But alright, let's head back to headquarters. Hey, thanks for watching my gameplay of Ready or Not. If you like this video, subscribe. Maybe hit like. And if there's anything you specifically want to see me play, leave it in the comments down below and maybe I'll get to it. Thanks.